Hello, my OMP friends. I wanted to share with you a story because we haven't done one in a little while. This one is one of my favorites. It's called The Dark by one of my favorite authors of all time, Lemony Snicket. So let's check it out. Laszlo was afraid of the dark. The dark lived in the same house as Laszlo, a big place with a creaky roof, smooth cold windows, and several sets of stairs. Sometimes the dark hid in the closet. Sometimes it sat behind the shower curtain. But mostly it spent its time in the basement. All day long, the dark would wait in a distant corner, far from the squeaks and rattles of the washing machine pressed up against some old, cold, damp boxes and a chest of drawers that nobody ever opened. At night, of course, the dark went out and spread itself against the windows and doors in Laszlo's house. But in the morning, the dark would be back in the basement, where it belonged. Laszlo would peek at the dark every morning. "Hi," he would say. "Hi, dark." Laszlo thought if he visited the dark in the dark's room, maybe the dark wouldn't come visit him in his room. But one night, I wonder what that means. I know that I like to have a nightlight on too so I can see. But Laszlo, if you look really close at the picture, I don't know if you can see, he also has a flashlight. It did. "Laszlo," the dark said in the dark. The voice of the dark was creaky as the roof of the house, and as smooth as the cold on the windows, and even through the dark was right next to Laszlo. The voice seemed very far away. "What do you want?" said Laszlo. "I want to show you something," said the dark. Well, I wonder what the dark wants to show him. "In here?" "No," said the dark. The thing I love about these pictures, if you look really close, you can see that it's from the perspective of the flashlight. "Here?" No, said the dark. "Downstairs." "Downstairs?" "Yes," said the dark. In Laszlo's living room was the biggest window in the house. Laszlo looked out at all of the dark outside. Above him, the roof creaked, and he closed his eyes. Now, the dark was all Laszlo could see. No, said the dark again. "Not there. Down here." Uh-oh. "In the basement?" said Laszlo. "Yes," said the dark. Laszlo had never dared come to the dark room at night. "Come closer." Again, I love how the illustrator drew those pictures of the flashlight. Laszlo came closer. "Even closer," said the dark. Oh, I know what's in that drawer. You might be afraid of the dark, but the dark is not afraid of you. That's why the dark is always close by. The dark peeks around the corners and waits behind the door, and you can see the dark up in the sky almost every night, gazing down at you as you gaze down at the stars. Without a creaky roof, the rain would fall on your bed, and without a smooth, cold window, you could never see the outside, and without a set of stairs, you could never go into the basement, where the dark spends most of its time. Without a closet, you would have nowhere to put your shoes, and without a shower curtain, you would have to splash water all over the bathroom, and without the dark, everything would be light, and you would never know, if you needed, a light bulb. "Bottom drawer," said the dark. wonder what is in that bottom drawer. What? Bottom drawer, said the dark. Open the bottom drawer. I wonder what's in there. Thank you, said Laszlo. You're welcome, said the dark. Ah. I knew it. The dark is always on our side. By the time Laszlo got back into bed, the dark was no longer in the room, except when he closed his eyes to go to sleep. Dark is a big helper. And help him out. The next morning, Laszlo visited the dark in the basement. Hi, he said. Hi, Dark. The dark didn't answer, but the bottom drawer was still open, so it looked like something in the corner was smiling. The dark kept on living with Laszlo, but it never bothered him again. I hope you enjoyed the story of The Dark by Lemony Snicket. It's one of my favorite stories to read, and especially this time of year when things seem a little bit creepy. But I also love happy endings, and that story had a great happy ending. I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I do. Thank you so much for listening. I'll tune in later.